correctional officer, he pointed to the boys, he said, you know, this is a modern day plantation. They're the cotton, that's the crops. And I said, what? He said, oh yeah. He said, you don't know where you are, do you? I said, yeah, I'm in jail.
Scales fell from your eyes.
And so he told me to go home. He says, when you go home, put in prison industrial complex into the computer and see what comes up. And that started the journey down the rabbit hole.
Everything. So how does that then turn into the play?
It was quite a journey. So going down that rabbit hole of information just lit a fire in me, because I had no idea how deep the rabbit hole went, just how draconian the system is, you know, how racially biased it is, how there are prisons for profits, and how, you know, people are profiting from people behind bars, and it was just blowing my mind. So I was taking this information back to my class, incorporating it into the poetry as best as I could. And I was also, at the time, dating someone who wound up serving federal time. Wow. So now I'm on the bus. At the time, you had to go to Columbus Circle, and there were a fleet of buses that left at 12 o'clock at night that took family members up to the different 72 facilities, because New York State has 72 correctional facilities, to visit their loved ones. So you leave at 12 o'clock at night, bus would travel 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. You'd spend however many hours on the visiting room floor, and then you come back. So and I remember seeing like hundreds of people. I didn't know what was going on. It looked like people were going to the casinos, or casino trip.
Right.
You know,
that
babies and children.
buses.
Yeah, exactly. But these are the people who are getting on the bus to go and see a family member upstate. And in my mind, immediately it clicked. I said, this is a love story. This is nothing but love, getting on that bus, grandmothers, grandfathers, children, traveling to go see somebody, navigating their love between barbed wire. And so as an artist, I was absorbing all of this, the stories, talking to the women on the bus, my own personal experience with my loved one who was incarcerated, working with the boys every day and getting, you know, their stories and the information that I was newly exposed to. So it was like, I was a sponge, and so if you put too much water on a sponge, you know,
It's got to come out.
right, my cup runneth over. So that was pretty much the process of how the Peculiar Patriot came about.